2025 is coming to an end and we're looking forward to 2026. What better way to start up your digital product business in 2026 than starting a notebook and calendar business? And what better product to start with if not this trending, the viral notebook designs and calendar designs. These designs are amazing. You can make them custom for clients. You can sell them as templates. You can sell them as different notebook designs directly using platforms like Etsy or directly from your link in bio or Sandstorm. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can design these images and how you can add them to your notebook designs all on Canva. So without wasting much time, let's get right into it. If you're not yet a part of the family, click on that subscribe button because I dropped educational tutorials such as this every week. So guys, you first log into your Canva. Basically go to canva.com. If you don't have an account yet and register, then you go to the left hand side panel and then click on create. When you click on create, it's going to open different sizes depending on what you want to create. So we're just going to type out notebook. So this will give us the various kind of notebooks. So depending on what you want to do, if you want it to have like springs by the side, that's spiral band by the side, or depending on what you want to do. But basically we're going to go for something very, very simple. So we're going to use this particular size. So this particular size allows you to sell both if you want it to be printable or if you want it to be digital. So you can see that as soon as I clicked on this, it already gave me different ideas for the cover. So if you're looking into doing the cover, you can just get something simple and put here, or you can just use the image theme that you're using for the notebook. Now remember, this is not just any notebook. This is a themed notebook that is going to have like images on it on the background and then on the side. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to add in our lines. So depending on what version you're using, that's if you're using the free one or the paid one. If you're using the paid one, all you need to do is just come to elements and then type out notes lines, and then it will give you different kinds of elements, as you can see, that you can use instead of generating from scratch. So I'm just going to pick this one because I feel like it should give me the exact thing that I need. Yeah, so basically this, and then let's duplicate it a bit, and then we're going to crop this. Basically we just need the exact size for our notebook. So yeah, this looks good. You can go ahead to group them, or depending on what you want to do. If you're using the free version, then you may have to do line by line instead because anytime you see an element that has this crown, that means it is a pro version. And my advice is, if you intend going into this full time, then I always advise you to subscribe for the paid version so you have more access to things you need to do. So after this, once you have your page ready, the next thing you need to do is you need to go on to your Magic Studio, because that is where we're going to use to generate our images. Now this is two ways. For some people, they use their images or they use like a client's image, so depending on what kind of image you want to do. But if this is like a themed thing that you want to do, then all you need to do is to come here and then describe the kind of image. So let's say you want to create a notebook for Christmas, so you can do something like maybe trees, maybe elves, depending on what you want to do. You can even do different kind of themes for each page. So I'm going to tell you it's cute elf wearing Christmas outfit, yeah, something like this. And then we're just going to, okay, let me just quickly give you a breakdown. So you can create images and videos here on Canva. So as you can see up here, you can see images, you can see graphics, you can see if you want it to be a video, and you can see this is very, very new if you want it to be in like a 3D form. But the one we're going for is like an image. Over here you also have styles, so depending on how you want it to look. So let me just go with dreamy, and then the size, I think square is okay, and then generate. So guys, just take a look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is so nice. So you can decide on whichever one you want to do. Just pick on the picture, and then once we have the picture, we are going to click on position, and then we are going to put it to the back because we need it at the back of the lines. So once you have this at the back of the lines, just make sure you are putting it, situating it in the middle. So maybe something like this. You can make it bigger, smaller, depending on how you want it to do, and then you can reduce the transparency. So it's just like in the background, and then you can then add another one and then make it a bit smaller, and then maybe put it by the corner. So depending on how you want to do it, you can start to remove the background just to make it a little bit more to your liking. So yeah, something like this. Yeah, so let's put it there. Or you can even decide to switch the one in the background. Let me see, let's pick the one in the background, and then okay, so let me bring this forward, and then let me remove the background. And so you can elongate this so it's maybe head to toe, a bit larger. Yeah, so something like this. Then yeah, let me take it back to the back. So guys, isn't this cute? So you can do different kind of themes. You can try to tell it to give you themes for fall, for winter, for spring, different ideas, and then you generate the images here, and then you do something like this. Very nice and easy. So take for instance, I can duplicate this page now, and then I can remove these images, and then let me say something like create a cute, let me say create a cute image depicting winter, and then go. So on and on and on like that. You can create different kinds of images. You can create chibi images, so you can see this is so cute. So just different images. So let me remove the background just so it suits what we're trying to do, and then just elongate it, and then we can put this behind to the back, and then we can just reduce the transparency. So guys, this is another cute one. So very easy. You can start to use your own image. Whichever way you're trying to do, you can do a lot of things. So guys, now we are going to design the calendar version of this kind of design. So I'm just going back to the home page just because it's easier to do it from the home page, because Canva already has a lot of templates that we can just use. So we'll go to the templates, and then under our templates, we're going to search for 2026 calendar, because of course next year is 2026. So now you can decide these two ways. Either you want to do it maybe month by month, or you want to do it year. But I absolutely love the year one because I'm able to do like a bulk of it and then sell them as a bundle. So for something like this, we can pick something simple like this. And so I'll just click on this, and then I'm going to click on customize design once it loads up. So click on customize this template, and then it's going to open up with the template showing. So this is it. You can add to the design, adjust it whichever like, but the important thing is adding the image to it, which is what we are trying to do to create a very, very cute and unique calendar. So just like the notebook, for the notebook as well, depending on what you want to do, if you want to add your images, if you want to add a theme, just make sure you structure it and you redesign everything to suit your taste. So over here, we're just going to go to upload, where we have different pictures already, and then you decide what kind of image you want to do. I'll be using an image of mine, one of the ones I had before. I'll be using them as an example over here. So this is one of my images that I had before. So once you have this image, click on it and then click on these three dots over here. Once you click on these three dots over here, scroll down and then click on set image as background. Guys, take a look at this. You would love your calendar more if you're able to wake up every morning and see your image, honestly. So like I said, you can make money off this by actually creating bundles of them, creating templates of them to sell to people, doing custom designs for people, custom designs for how the image over here. Then we just the colors of the writing, so they are more visible and more in tune with the design, basically. So we're just going to click on them. So if we click on this, I feel like if I click on white color, I'm going to have something more visible. So I'll just click on change all and change all this to white. The same thing goes for the writing. We're going to change that as well into probably white, and then click on change also. It's more effective that way. And then the lines, of course, let's put that into white as well, and then change all. Guys, take a look at this. This is so beautiful. Let me zoom it in so you can see. Just take a look at this. Imagine this on your wall with your picture. This would be so nice. And don't forget, you can always make it like into a theme, or for the depending on the nature of what you want to do, depending on what you want to customize it as. So guys, very, very easy and simple. You can sell this as templates on Etsy. You can sell them as printables for your client. You can send them the link so they can print directly from Canva when they are ready. So this is very, very easy, straightforward, easy way to make money with digital products. If you've learned anything so far, do give me a subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.